Today we have a Yamaha P7000S. The unit came for no power. If you want to open the unit, there's screws on the side and the top will open. So as you can see on the unit, we have the power supply, the left module amplifier board, and the right amplifier board. So from what I'm noticing on this already is that one of these output boards, the transistors which are put, they're not the right specs, but I'll see after I've repaired the power supply. So we'll take out the power supply and then we will test the board and see which parts are faulty, and we see which parts we're going to replace, and then we put the board in and then we can test it. Okay, so this is the power supply. I've already noticed on this board that the IGBTs they've put are not the right one. So it may cause a lot of problems with the unit to switch on. Sometimes it will switch on, sometimes it won't. So the original one they're supposed to use is G4. Don't know if you can see. Yeah, it's a G4 PC500UD. So that's what you use in here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have to remove these two IGBT. I've noticed you remove the IC, but I'll also remove these two ICs, and then we'll replace the regulator and we'll check transformer, and then we can test the unit and see if this power supply does able to switch on. Okay, we may have to remove this capacitor here. So they got glue, so it's not very easy to remove it. Most of them are glued up. So you can see there's glue in them. So then I can able to suck it easy. Okay, let's see if we got easy access to the IGBT. And this board are double-sided boards, so they are very tricky to remove these IGBTs. You may damage the track on the top side of the board. So sometimes I do try to pull them out first, like what I did with the cap. But seeing that these were removed before, it may be easy for them to come out. Okay, the top track's still fine. Opening your IDVTs. So you can see they're using, I'm not sure what's the, I don't see the number of it, but it's the one they were using, which is not the correct replacement for these IDVTs. As you can see, the transformer was breached, so I can assume it's faulty. I have a working transformer here. Let's just compare the reading in ohms. So it was breached, so I can already say this transformer was faulty, because the one that supplies the 15 volts to the regulator, and the regulator able to switch on the PWM's IC. So this is where it was breached. So when I put there, I'm not getting any reading. On a working one, you see there you're getting a 0 reading. Okay, if we measure across here, we're getting 0 ohm. If we measure across here, nothing, it's open. If we measure across there, it's nothing. If we measure across there, it's 1.6 kilo ohms. If I measure across there, it's 1.5, which is close enough. 1.5. If you go to the output, you're getting about 15 ohm on this one, 15 ohm. So which means the thermal pad protection of these transformer fused, it's faulty. So that's why I'm not getting any reading between those two legs. That's where the thermal control protection is. So which means there was a power surge, or there was some spike of power which shot that protection fuse. So we'll remove it and we'll put this one in there. Okay, let's put back the capacitor. As we can see, there's a sign there. That's the negative side of it. Okay, let's clean the board. We still have to replace the 15-volt regulator. So another thing is the 6.8 thermal resistor fuse. So people make mistakes and they'll put a normal 6.8. It will work, but this one, as you can see, is got 142 degrees Celsius, so which means the thermal, it will detect if the temperature is too high and then it will fuse up. So be careful with that also. Okay, this is our 15-volt regulator. Okay, let's clean the board and then we can just measure around and see if there's going to be any short anywhere or any open circuit which is not supposed to be there. Okay, let's measure across. Okay, from the look of it, I'm not seeing any obvious short. So we can plug this power supply and we can test just only the power supply. We're not going to test the amp module because I already see that one side of the module is not using the right output transistors. So if your output is faulty and you plug it in, you may end up damaging the power supply again. Let's plug it in. Okay, I've put the power supply board in. As I said, I'm not gonna plug this on. I just want to make sure the colors of the cables are in the right places. So this will not be plugged in because I don't want to damage the power supply again if these amp modules are not okay, because I've seen already there's some parts which are not right on the amp modules. So let's switch on the unit and let's see how it's going to behave. Okay, the unit does switch on. From there I will attend to the amp module. I'll do a separate video for that, but at least I'm happy with the power supply that the unit is switching on, and then I can test the channels after I've repaired them. Thank you. Please do subscribe to our channel. If you want videos like this for power supplies, for amp modules, for amplifiers, please let me know and we can see if I have an amplifier like that I can try and fix for you and you can see. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day. I've already noticed on this board that the IGBTs they've put are not the right one. So the original one they're supposed to use is G4. Don't know if you can see. Yeah, it's a G4 PC500UD. So that's what you use in here. I've noticed you remove the IC, but I'll also remove these two ICs, and then we'll replace the regulator and we'll check the chopper transformer, and then we can test the unit and see if this power supply does able to switch on.